Hello and welcome to the campervan range for 2023 from Bürstner, and this is the CMT trade fair in Stuttgart. First time it's been held for 3 years, so it's really exciting to be here. And I'm going to start off with this one here, this campervan, 540 centimeters in length, or 41 if you want to be. It's the Campyo C540. This thing here, I'll just go straight to the bad news, 72,143. Now, it's on a Citroën basis, and we'll have a look around. So, I would like to tell you a little bit more analysis of the market, but I might just leave that for another video, or I might just decide to put it into this video. Now, the advantage of a vehicle like this is its small footprint. You get here the lengthwise bed at the back, offering storage all the way around, and another thing you get all of this storage underneath as well. So this will come up, this bit here would come up, you can take it out, and if you want, obviously if it comes out, then you won't be able to sleep it there. But and in here we have got this I think really large wet room. You say that's not really large, you're saying? Yes, it is. This vehicle's only 540 centimeters long, and I know you're going to be saying, well, water's going to go behind there, isn't it? Well, not if you're careful. It won't. It could, of course, do with another drainage hole, but it does have this sensible sliding door here, something I really appreciate for saving space. Down here, we've got a sort of wardrobe. It's not a very big wardrobe, of course, but then again, it's 540 centimeters in length. And down there, unfortunately, you can't see a great deal because it's dark, but you can see how much enormous amount of space you've got there. In here, we have got, or over here, we've got the kitchen, comes with a sink. Nice. And here we've got 2 burners. And around here, we've got a fridge. There you go, this Dometic fridge, clever one. It opens both ways. There you go. If you're outside, those haven't seen it before. And now in the roof, we've got a tent in the roof. Comes with lights. Yeah, I'll even turn them on for you. Oh no, they are they are on. Right, and so I think that what I like about this is, look at all this space. Got the nice indirect lighting and direct lighting. So that to me is pretty good. Now we're going to have a look at another one now. This is another Campyo C600. This one is 6 meters long. Black Forest, introduced for the 2023 season. I don't know if this works, but you get some more information on the technical data and on the homepage. I believe that can work. The QR codes can now work on YouTube. So I'm told anyway. Maybe they can't. I haven't tried it myself. But now, see what we've got here as a difference. You've got more space in the kitchen. Bear in mind you've got an extra 60 centimeters, and got the bed at the back down here. Storage is very similar, of course. Let's have a look in here. Nice, deep. Also, look down there. You've got space right to the very end, so it's not divided up. I think that's great, but it's better to have the 2 openings, 2 what do you call them, covers. Down here we've got a little bit of space to keep things on, and that can come off if you want to, so you can keep your magazines, beer cans, that sort of stuff in there. Toilet, wet room I should say, is a bit different. It's even more spacious inside, and here we have got place to hang your coat up and what have you. Why can't we open it here? It's because there you see And there's a mirror inside. What about down here? What's this doing? Got a wardrobe there, and I think that's pretty spacious given its size. We've also got some more storage under here. Well, it's not really storage because that's your place where you keep your fuses, but you can put some stuff. Oops, and this thing here is turning around. Why is it doing that? Put it back. Oh dear. Oh, never mind. We'll work this one out as we go along. And I haven't got used to this gimbal yet. I mean, I did a course. Well, no, somebody doing a course on the internet showing how to use a gimbal. Showing how to use this gimbal. And anyway, so there we go. Oh, I've got it in follow mode as well. Anyway, never mind. So we've got the fridge here. This fridge isn't so doesn't open two ways. It just opens one way. I'll open it up for you. Slightly different fridge. Now, of the two, which would you prefer? I think I'd go for the first one because I like the small footprint. Can't give you the price. I can tell you though, the price isn't here. The price of this is roughly the same. It's around the 70,000 mark. Okay, it does depend on the kit and whatever you've got inside it. Elysio C644. This is a longer one, 636 centimeters in length. This will cost 74,500 euros. What this has got, which is really unusual in a camper van, is that, look at that huge lounge, 636 centimeters long. Where's the bed? It's up here. The bed drops down. I can't demonstrate it for you in this vehicle, but I'll put a link where I've demonstrated a similar, although a motorhome, but it's a very similar construction. This is a, I would have to say, revolutionary camper van. The problem is, of course, coming down here. I'm just going to demonstrate it for myself. I'm standing now upright, and see, that's the normal roof, but here's the bed, right? And you know, sitting down there, the bed, this is going to get in your way. So what would be a good idea, and I do appreciate the technical problems, but if it were higher, and then we could get there, because I do think one needs, I think most people want, maybe I'm wrong, but I think most people want a little bit of clearance above the head. And okay, I'm absolutely average height, 175 centimeters in height, absolutely average for a European male. So but I do appreciate people who are taller, they need higher things. Let's turn this thing back round again. Look in the washroom, nice big washroom there. But you know, I think it's great. I do like it. I've got plenty of storage space down here. I'll just open one of them up. Kitchen's the same as we saw earlier. This one actually comes with a an oven, and the oven, that's an option. I know lots of people in the UK ask for ovens, and oh sorry, I went into the wrong place. That's what it looks like. It's not, you might say that's not really an oven, that's a grill. But you know, if you took these things out, I dare say you could get a chicken. And not being a chicken roaster myself, I don't know. You get a pizza in there. Now, one thing you do get from getting rid of the forward-facing bench, which goes in most vehicles down here, is you get all this space. But you may think that, hang on, these two chairs, what are they doing other than actually driving you to where you want to go? If there's just two of you though, hey, that could be great. This chair obviously doesn't turn around. It hasn't got a swivel on it, but I have a sort of a bit of a fascination about rear lounges. I wouldn't want one myself, so please take this as an intellectual interest more than a desire to have it. If it's open at the back, which I haven't checked, we'll have a look at the back. So how about that then? All of this space there, that table belonged to a different vehicle. And when it actually comes down, what you also get is this bit here will make part of the bed as well. So you can sort of lie that way or that way, depending on what you're feeling like. Now, across in this vehicle width is 205 centimeters, and so the bed, as it's going in this direction, the widthwise direction, be about 190 approximately. Now, okay, here we have another Elysio. Now, note that this one here is on the Ford Transit basis. This thing here is going to cost it's getting almost 70,000 euros, and it's 553 centimeters in length. So this is the Ford version of the 540, the smaller Ford one. But what I really appreciate in the Ford is this wonderful high roof, and it gives all of this space. Now, I know that when the roof goes higher, it burns more fuel. It's roughly, for every 7 centimeters in height, you can expect to burn 1 litre more per 100 kilometers. And you might say, that's not a lot. Well, actually, over the course of a year, it probably isn't a lot. But bear in mind one thing. When we're talking about fuel consumption, motorhomes are here to be lived in, not to be driven. I think that's my opinion. You know, other people may think other. To me, I don't see fuel as a major cost, and I'll explain that a bit more. If you do a little calculation, let's say doing 10,000 kilometers a year, right, and let's say the cost of fuel doubles. Which is more or less what it's done. So 10,000 kilometers a year, just to keep the figures round, let's say 10 litres to 100 kilometers. So it's 1,000 litres of fuel. So if the cost doubles, that is roughly 1,000 euros a year extra. That's a lot of cash in your pocket, but if you thing's already costing 74,000, that's a 1.5%. Your interest on the purchase, that is a bigger worry in my opinion. Anyway, here we have this Delphin Limited. This is 623 centimeters in length. It's got lengthwise beds on the Renault basis. A quick look at it. I'll do all these in more detail later. One thing with the Renault is, although this has been solved by Bürstner and 1 or 2 other companies as well, is these things here. This is quite difficult. I mean, in the Fiat, in the Ford, you put the mosquito net goes in without any problems, but not in the Renault. Right, so we'll have a quick look at these shorter ones. These camping cars, the Campyo C500. I'm not so keen on these things because they don't have a toilet in a washroom. I like to be self-contained. And this thing here, you know, it's going to cost nearly 70,000, so there's not much difference in cost. I'd rather have. I do appreciate though that the footprint of something like this is much smaller. So maybe I'm exaggerating with much smaller, but the height is much smaller anyway. Campyo 530, this thing here is 535 centimeters in length. And what it gives though, like this, is all this extra space. And this one has this benefit down here, but it's got the toilet in. Now, when I'm standing up in it here, it looks as though it's really big. But with the roof down, you'd be able to get it into a underground car park and things of this nature, which I think is potentially a major plus when it comes to the purchase decision making. Oh, I didn't give you the price on this one, did I? The price on this one here is 70,000 again. So much better off getting some with a toilet in. And this thing here, Campyo C500. So you're looking for this 67,000. But you know, I must point out, as always, that when we're talking about prices, so much depends on the extras that the price itself doesn't really make much sense. You get some of these really big things where you know, the extras, the options, may even be double the start-off price, the kick-off price. Show you this because this is something unusual. This is a very Bürstner thing, having this one thing that opens up like that. Okay, good. Right, so we've had a look at that. Now, I think they're quite nice vehicles, but what I like, of course, is over here. So, there you have it, the Bürstner range of camper vans, and I'll take you to back over here. Just have a quick look outside here. Look how many. Look, we've got all of this. So this is one hall here at CMT. There is 6 halls full of vehicles. This is largely the Heimer group, which is here, and on the other side we've got Trigano. So there's brands there. You got Foster and what else was here? Euromobile and Benimar. Probably roller teams at the back somewhere as well. But anyway, so for the moment, I shall leave you with this Campyo motorhome, which is from Bürstner. And so, thanks very much for being here. Thanks for listening to this 18-minute long video. And so if you've got any requests, because I'm going to, then you put them in the comments below. If you need to know anything, I've in the description, usually I put in quite complicated, quite a lot of detail, not complicated, but a lot of details in the description. So if you need to know anything else, you'd find it there. For something like this, it's a bit difficult to put the description of every single vehicle. But when I do things individually, you'd find them there. So, thanks for watching. All the best from me in Stuttgart, Germany.